There is a reason why Microsoft just spent $75 billion on a secret infrastructure project that no one in the mainstream media is talking about yet. Something incredibly massive just happened in artificial intelligence that could affect every single one of you watching this video right now. We are not talking about a simple chatbot update or a new image generator. We are talking about the birth of the first truly autonomous sovereign AI economy. Let me break it all down for you right now. Today is March 22nd, 2026, and the landscape of technology just shifted forever. OpenAI, in a joint venture with Microsoft and Oracle, has officially activated Stargate Phase 4. This is a supercomputing cluster located in a secure facility in Wisconsin that is currently drawing more power than the entire city of Chicago. But it is not just the hardware that is making waves. Along with this activation, they have released the first public API for GPT-6, an autonomous reasoning model that has officially surpassed human-level performance in every standardized test for law, medicine, and engineering. When we talk about the best AI tools of 2026, we used to focus on productivity. Now, we are talking about replacement. This new model does not just predict the next word in a sentence. It plans, it reasons, it understands cause and effect better than most human project managers. This morning, 5 major Fortune 500 companies announced they are migrating their entire middle management operations to this new AI automation framework. This is the moment the future of AI stops being a concept and starts being our everyday reality. Now, why does this matter so much? To understand the deep analysis, you have to look at the architecture. Previous models like GPT-4 and 5 were essentially very smart libraries. You asked a question, and they gave you an ordered summary of human knowledge. GPT-6 is different. It uses a new technique called recursive self-refinement. Imagine a scientist who never sleeps, who can run 1,000,000 simulations in a second, and who learns from every mistake instantly. This model has already solved a protein folding problem that had stumped human researchers for over a decade. It did it in 48 minutes. Industry analysts are calling this the great decoupling. For the first time, economic growth is no longer strictly tied to human hours worked. If an AI can perform the work of 1,000 lawyers or 1,000 coders without rest, the traditional limits of business scale simply vanish. We are seeing a massive shift in industry benchmarks. The cost of intelligence is dropping to near zero, while the value of high-quality data and raw energy is skyrocketing. Let's look at the business and financial impact, because this is where the real money is moving. If you are into AI investing, you need to watch the energy sector and specialized chip manufacturers. While Nvidia is still a giant, the new winners are the companies providing the liquid cooling systems and the modular nuclear reactors powering these AI data centers. Stocks in the energy grid infrastructure have jumped 12% in pre-market trading today. Which companies stand to lose? Anyone in the traditional software as a service space that relies on basic seat-based licensing. When one AI agent can do the job of an entire department, companies will no longer pay for 500 individual software seats. They will pay for one powerful AI orchestration layer. This is going to create a new wave of millionaires among those who know how to build and manage these AI agents. We are seeing the rise of the AI side hustle, where individuals are using these tools to run entire digital agencies or automated e-commerce empires with 0 employees. On the flip side, we have to be honest about AI jobs. Entry-level white-collar roles in data entry, basic legal research, and junior accounting are facing a massive contraction. However, we are seeing the birth of new roles like AI ethicists, prompt architects, and machine learning integration specialists. These roles are currently commanding salaries north of $300,000 a year because the supply of talent is so low. How does this affect a regular person living in the United States? Let me give you 3 practical use cases that are happening right now. First, in healthcare. There is a new app powered by this GPT-6 API that acts as a continuous health monitor. It analyzes your wearable data, your sleep patterns, and even the tone of your voice to predict illness before you feel symptoms. It recently saved a beta tester in Ohio by detecting a heart condition 3 days before he had a minor stroke. Second, let's talk about education and freelancing. If you are a freelancer, you can now use these AI tools to handle all your client onboarding, project scoping, and initial drafting. What used to take a week of back-and-forth emails now happens in seconds. You become the director, and the AI is your entire production staff. Third, for small business owners, imagine having a chief financial officer and a marketing director in your pocket. You can feed your sales data into the model, and it will tell you exactly which products to kill, which ones to scale, and even write the code for the ad campaign to target your specific local demographic. It is like having a Harvard MBA working for you for $20 a month. Now I am curious, do you think this level of autonomy is a good thing for society, or are we moving too fast? Drop your take in the comments below. I actually read every single one of them. And if you are finding this breakdown valuable, you know what to do. That subscribe button is right there, and it genuinely helps this channel keep bringing you these deep dives into the future of technology for free. Looking ahead 6 months, I predict we will see the first major government department in a developed nation announce that its administrative tasks are being fully handled by an AI governor. Within a year, the stock market will likely be so dominated by AI to AI high-frequency trading that we will need entirely new regulations to prevent a flash crash caused by machine logic. In 5 years, the idea of typing on a keyboard to interact with a computer will seem as old-fashioned as using a rotary phone. Here is what you should do right now to stay ahead. First, do not ignore the API releases. Even if you are not a coder, learn what these models can do. Second, audit your own career. Ask yourself if your value comes from following a process or from creative decision-making. If it is just following a process, you need to pivot towards strategy and AI management immediately. Third, start looking at AI stocks not just in big tech, but in the physical infrastructure that makes AI possible. The era of artificial intelligence is no longer about the future. It is about today. The window to be an early adopter is closing, but the window to be a leader is wide open. This is the most exciting time to be alive in the history of technology, and I am glad you are here on this journey with me. Stay curious, stay informed, and I will see you in the next update.